Pimplegate is real. I have all the proof and explanation for you. Hi, thanks for watching. Today I want to talk about Pimplegate. It should be all over the news, but somehow it's not. But I want to explain what it is. And also, hang on, because I'm going to present how this was done. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Pimplegate has to do with the first Democratic debate that happened last week. And something very unusual happened when Tulsi Gabbard was on camera. Something appeared on the screen, and it's really hard to explain why. I'm going to show you this in just a second here. But as she was speaking about Iran, in about the 51st minute of the debate, there was a red dot that looked like a pimple on her chin. But what was really interesting about this is it moved while she moved, as if it were face-tracked like a Snapchat filter. So let me show you what I'm talking about.
Gabbard, you've said you would sign back onto the 2015 deal. Would you insist, though, that it address
now you see,
Iran's support
right
for
there
Hezbollah?
on her chin, she's got a big
Let's
pimple.
deal with the situation where we are, where this president and his chicken hawk cabinet have led us to the brink of war with Iran. I served in the war in Iraq at the height of the war in 2005, a war that took over 4,000 of my brothers and sisters in uniforms' lives. The American people need to understand that this war with Iran would be far more devastating, far more costly than anything that we ever saw in Iraq. It would take many more lives. It would exacerbate the refugee crisis.
And there
it wouldn't
it is.
be just contained within
It
Iran.
disappeared.
This would turn into a regional war. This is why it's so important that every one of us,
Is that amazing? Is that amazing? She had it, it was there, and while she was talking, it disappeared. Now, the red dot did move. It moved. When she moved, it moved. When I move, you move. No, it moved when she moved. And it was as if it was added by a computer. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Snapchat, and if you're not under the age of 25 and female, you're probably not. But I'm going to demonstrate what face tracking is and how this can be achieved. So I have signed up for Snapchat so you don't have to, and I'm going to explain what happened here. Now I've got my phone, and I'm going to show you on my screen what is happening as I do this. So I'm starting the screen recorder now. So here we are in Snapchat, and this is clearly this is me. And you press on the face, and this allows them to run algorithms on your face to do this. I'm sure they turn it over to the CIA or the FBI, and so they have all of my features. And you can choose different things. Like, for example, here's a cowboy. I'm a cowboy, and they've put a hat on my head. They've given me a nice black mustache with a soul patch. Now you can see when I put my hand in front of my face, it does move away. But no matter what I do, like the soul patch is right there. Very much like Tulsi Gabbard, the red dot was on her chin. It was as if someone was using some kind of Snapchat filter. Now here, I'll show you one more, just as another example. That one is annoying. So here's one where they've put a beard, a mustache, and some awesome shades on my head, or on my face. And no matter what I do, it moves with me. If I move up to the side, it will keep it there. And I'll just close this out. And that's what it appears to have happened with Tulsi Gabbard during the debate. It's as if someone in the control room wanted something distracting on her chin while she talked about Iran, which is something that she is very strong on. Now, I can't read minds. Nobody knows why someone did this, but this did happen. This has been reported on in TMZ. A couple other news media outlets have touched on this, but no one has gone into any detail whatsoever. But I think that this really should be investigated because this is bizarre. I can't think of any other explanation as to why she would have this dot on her chin. It wasn't on the camera. It's not something that was cleaned off. It was something that was digitally added, that when she moved, it was there, and then it disappeared. Now, Tulsi Gabbard did speak with TMZ, and this is what she said about that.
Did anybody after the debates mention it to you that this strange thing seemed to happen?
No, I had no idea. You guys are clearly on it. When I saw it, I was like, that wasn't there. That wasn't there at all yesterday. And then to see it disappear was very strange.
The obvious question, you didn't feel anything happening, right?
No, that was all on camera. I think somebody's got to launch an investigation to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so this is something. It does exist. It did happen. I'm not saying that we need a Mueller investigation, but we do need to look into this, because if a television network like NBC is doing things to alter a presidential candidate's appearance, that's not right, and it should be investigated. Now, why would NBC do this? Now, I can't read anyone's mind. I don't know why they did this, but just food for thought. Rachel Maddow has her show. It's the #1 show on MSNBC, and she's had on a lot of the presidential candidates. She's had on, for a one-on-one interview, she's had Amy Klobuchar, she's had Mike Bennett. I guess he was in the debates. I don't even remember him. Beto, she's had on for a one-on-one interview. Julian Castro, Cory Booker, John Hickenlooper, John Inslee or Jay Inslee, Kamala Harris, Kirsten Gillibrand, Pete Buttigieg, Elizabeth Warren, and yes, Eric Swalwell have all been on her program for a one-on-one interview. It is interesting that she hasn't had Tulsi Gabbard on. It's as if she doesn't want Tulsi Gabbard's message to get out there. She has not invited her on the show. Clearly, that would be a place that Tulsi Gabbard would want to speak to a large audience. But MSNBC has chosen not to have her on the Rachel Maddow show. And this is the same person that they have digitally put something on their chin. Now, you can debate why this happened, but it happened, okay? Who are you going to believe, right? This is something that I got from my own feed of the debates. You can look this up for yourself. It's about the 51st minute in, and it is really unbelievable the lengths of what someone would go to try to distract from a presidential candidate. But perhaps this is one big figment of my imagination. This is all nonsense, I suppose. But I'd like to know what you think. And if you enjoy content like this, things have changed on YouTube, and my videos are not being seen by many people. And I could really appreciate your help if you could share this video, like this video, post it other places. That's the only way that this can be seen, because the algorithms are certainly not pushing my content. So I would appreciate your help. Click the like button if you like this, subscribe, share it with people you know, and let me know your thoughts on Pimplegate in the comments. Peace.